Chris Jenkins with CharlotteVibe out here covering Week 3 Carolina Panthers OTAs. Once again, tough week for me, but I'm enjoying this preseason. It gives me a chance to get all my mistakes out of the way before the regular season starts. But first thing I want to talk about is today at practice. James Bradbury left practice after injuring himself trying to break up a pass. Coach Rivera talked about that he had a sprained wrist, is what they believe, that it's nothing major, but what the athletic trainer decided to do proactively was take him inside, get an x-ray on that, and we'll be able to get you guys some updates on that. Asked Rivera about practice today and his observations from it. He said he really liked the energy, but he thinks a lot of that energy came from Ryan Khalil. If you haven't seen it already, Ryan Khalil put a parody video out to Cam Newton's video on how he celebrated his birthday, and that really gave everybody a lot of energy this morning and good laughs to start off and have a good practice. Asked him about the physicality of practice. He said, you know, we can't get too physical right now. I asked him that question though because I felt like I heard a lot of the pads and a lot of contact happen, not like they were actually hitting, but just physicality from slapping and pushing off one another. And Rivera said they can't get too physical, but he is seeing a lot of good technique from the guys. He's watching the film, and he's really impressed with the technique that he's seeing. And I'm assuming that he's mostly going to be talking about the linemen and the receivers on that technique part. One other thing that I want to talk about is asking him, Coach Rivera, about the young guys. I talked with Thomas Davis, Captain Muddle, and they both talked about seeing the growth of the young guys. And the other part of that Rivera said that he wants to continue to see from those young guys is the retention on the plays. He felt like a lot of the younger guys were a little bit hesitant in their play today. Feels like the long weekend might have had something to do with that. He's not too concerned about it. He said he's going to really keep an eye on it for tomorrow. But he says to those young guys, he stopped for a moment and just said, hey, just be verbal. You know, if you got it, let us know. If you got a question, let us know. Otherwise, you know, he wants to see those guys just speak up and continue to show some retention. So we'll keep you guys up to date on the Carolina Panthers and their OTAs. Invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, and leave any comments. If you guys have any questions, I really want to make sure I answer all the questions that the fans have and get those answers to you. Chris Jenkins from the practice field at Bank of America Stadium for CharlotteVibe.com. All right, so I had to come back because I forgot one thing. Christian McCaffrey was in town this weekend. He didn't get a chance to practice, but he was able to take part in Coach Rivera's Bowl-a-thon or Bowl-a-palooza. I'm not sure the exact name of that the coach has every year. And Coach Rivera said he really liked that because it still gives Christian a chance to bond and get some relationships with these guys. You know that he had a chance to get his lease together and some other things in place for when he comes to Charlotte. So wanted to make sure I gave you guys that one bit of update. So again, signing off, Chris Jenkins at the practice field for Carolina Panthers.